ay. Sugar, my back. Oh, God. And I didn't bring my brace. Ay, Chihuahua. Happy Friday, y'all. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Laveda. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sandra. Hello, Sandy Kling. Hello, Trees. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Mac. What'd you do to your hair? You was looking all fly and fresh. No, don't do that. Hi, Cindy Truitt. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Lori. Hi, John. Hello, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Chihuahua. I made a boo-boo. I was like, I forgot about doing bingo pachingo. So I have the toilet bowl swisher over here. I did send out a telegram like a minute before I hit the live button. And for those of you on YouTube, so I let Rachel Harris use my StreamYard. I love you too, baby. And it's really weird because her thumbnail picture and my thumbnail picture sit really close together. And if I'm not paying attention, it looks alike. Like hers and mine look very, very similar. So I have the live scheduled to go onto her page rather than my YouTube. So if you guys are wondering where the video was, that's why. So poor Rachel, I've done that to her twice. She's never said anything to me, but I've done it to her twice. So I tried to cancel it on her page, but oopsie doopsie. Hi, Brenda. Oh, y'all, I have a pain in my back, like right here. Oh, it's so aggravating. So aggravating. It hurts. Hi, Mary Sharkey. It hurts. What did I do yesterday? I don't think I did anything. I don't know. Hi, Phyllis. Thank you. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. So tomorrow is Small Business Saturday with the Crazy Crafting Crew. It kicks off at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So I've been trying to remind you guys, make sure you've gone in there and you join the group. I will be on my page. Everybody will be on their page, but it gets shared into the group. So if you're just in the group, you can hit refresh and then you don't miss anybody. Hey, Ashley. Hi, Phyllis. The other Phyllis. That's why I got confused yesterday because I knew I said hi, but then I seen, never mind. Anyway, so tomorrow I won't be on until 4 o'clock, which is 7 o'clock Eastern. So, but make sure you tune in because all of our friends are going to be doing something tomorrow. And so it'll be a fun day. It'll just be a day of like, get your snacks and sit back. And whether you're able to purchase from auctions or not, we always just appreciate your support. So you don't have to go, I'm not going to go or I don't need to watch because I can't buy anything. No. It's always just a fun day just to, go and support everybody too. Hola, Olga. Troy, can you say hi? Ashley says hi. But he's like, nope, she printed my thing, so I'm out of here. Hi, Miss Linda. Okay, so today we're going to play Bingo Pachingo. Make sure you're following me on Telegram because that's the only place that I announce it. You have to have a bingo card that I have issued you. If you're old school and been here since the beginning of Bingo Pachingo, then you have a card from me in your messenger. But anytime you order from the store, you get a card so you have multiple chances to win. Again, Ashley, I've sent you one on your messenger, haven't I? You need to put them things in your card. So today, what's up for grabs? You know, these paints that I tell you are a thorn in my side, they're going to be a thorn in your side. They are beautiful paints. They can be reconstituted with fluid medium or some water or some minimal spirits. Y'all know what minimal spirits are because they can reconstitute it if you got minimal spirits. Mineral spirits. But otherwise, they're gorgeous paints. They just need a little love. They just need a little love. So if you, you know, if you don't know what I'm talking about like these gorgeous things. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And this gorgeous thing. So that's what's up for grabs. Also, what's up for grabs is I have here in my, you know, all of the resin castings that I do, and I always have extras. Well, I put them in this bag, and I also started throwing the WoodUBend in here too. So there's WoodUBend, there's castings in here. Y'all know that I always do some fun things on my auctions tomorrow. Spirit animal, what? Hi, Michelle Chastain. Oh, yeah, drive home while listening to you and playing bingo. Totally safe. Yeah, let's not play bingo and listen. And yeah, no, that's probably not safe. No. Okay, so we have, yesterday we were working on the tissue, glove, baby wipe, whatever box you want this to be. We put My Garden Whimsy on the front. We put WoodUBend on the sides. What did I do with the WoodUBend tangs? Hold on, y'all. What did I do with those things? The WoodUBend is 2102. If you guys want these too, let me know, because I also have stacks of these things adding up again. My back really hurts. So this is 2102. We did an ombre on that. We just washed the wood with a paint wash. Today we are going to do some of the Yellow Bliss transfers on here, which is from this pack. And then on the sides, we were looking at using the jewel paste in either Golden Dust or True Emeralds and putting that through the stencils. But y'all, I also pulled out, you remember Dainty and the Queen did a stencil too? So now we have all the tangs to look at. So let's get my desk on the screen. Let's get started. So if you have your, what is Troy saying? He's wanting me to print him papers so he could do his work. He wants me to print the orders so he could do work. You know, he's bossy. He thinks we should be working 24/7. Okay. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Hi, Kay. How many? That's enough already. How many orders? No more, Troy, after this. Mama's got to work. Okay, so let's get my desk on the screen. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, da, ba. My back is hurting. He is always a busy bee. My back brace is upstairs, Mary, and that's too far. But it's hurting today, y'all. I don't even know what I did. I must have slept funny. So yesterday we did prep the part that we're going to do the transfer, and we just put on some matte varnish. Yesterday I'd already known we weren't going to be able to use these transfers because of how we you know, did the paint wash on here. It made it wet, and there's just no way you're going to put a transfer down on wood after you have all of that soaking through there. And then we did do the ombre on here with a couple of amazing colors. So we used Green Goblin, Fairy Wings, Dragon's Eye, and Gold Amber. You were bossy. Go get your clipboard, Papas. Get your clipboard so you have something to write it on. So, and so we just did a little ombre. That's funny to you? Really? Turkey lips. We just did an ombre of these colors on there because if we look at the color harmony, we're pretty close. We're actually pretty dead on the hue harmony. I don't know. I always say color harmony because that makes more sense. Oh, actually we use this too. Duh, that was one of the main ones, the rustic brown, because that was gorgeous. Go get it. We can wait. Don't want to see you in pain. She goes from Cali to Latina Mama into... Oh, yes. He always has the crooked finger. I say it's his E.T. finger. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. All righty, y'all. Are you ready? Let's do this. We got all the goods in the hood. Let's bring the toilet bowl swisher over here. Because Mary Casey said that ever since I've been using the tablet, this sounds like a toilet bowl swisher. Here we go. And the first one is 074. Ha, what are we playing, Terry, you ask? Ha! I don't know. I hurt my own head. We're going to do the outside square. I usually have a bingo card here with me because somebody always says, what you mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, see, I do. We're going to do the outside square. So you need bingo, B and O. The outside square. See, I got my vintage. Oh. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Okay. So 074 on that outside square. Now let's go B15. Okay, now let's do this. So what I was thinking, does anybody mind if I send their stuff in a box that has Troy's writing all over it? That boy. Tell you what, his signature goes on everything. All right, let's cut these apart so we can see what we're working with. Because I really think that would be pretty if we can get that, like at least those flowers on. I did. B as in boy, 15. B15. Like, Troy, can you, like, well, Mama, it's either the orders or the box. And this white box just looked really too clean. So, he picked the box. And I was like, all right then. That's how you feel. All right. I'm just trying to get rid of all the excess now because you already know. It's already hard to kind of get a visual when all the white. You again? Okay, pasta sauce. You again? Oi, are your glasses dirty, baby? They're not too dirty. Not like they usually are. Dame besitos. Dame demo. Mwah. Love you. Okay. Look at that. Wouldn't that look pretty? Especially how it's curved around like that. What do you guys think? We could get rid of the greenery. Oh, Troy. Troy says in 45. In 45. No, I only called. That was the third number I called. That was only the third number. Thank you for sprinkling, Phyllis. That really helps me. I appreciate that. G52. Now that was the fourth one. Y'all, I'm thinking that we cut that flower off, the greenery, and maybe that right there. What do you guys think? What if what? What if you curve the flowers day around the NC? Mary Casey, are you speaking Spanish? Are you speaking Spanglish to me? What? Hi, Tanya. I 22. She's got jokes. Onyx has got jokes. I 22. Okay, but we don't have to just be set on that one. Jesus, mercy. Nick is home. The Corvette is rumbling up the driveway, so Nick is home. Or do we not like that at all and think that we should just do small flowers everywhere? That one would be pretty too, like that, y'all. Let's see something. Hold on a minute. It's going to be the same. Either way, if we use this big old Mama Jamma, we need to get rid of those and get rid of that. I can't decide those things and do bingo at the same time. Sheesh. Huh? Okay, I'm going to get rid of this flower. Did you get them, babe? Throw one to me. Does anybody know what these things are? Nick has been on a mission to get these things for his niece. I've never heard of those things before. What are they called? Huh?
Pop Smart Monsters.
Pop Smart Monsters. Pop Mark? Mart. Jesus. It sounds like you say La Boo Boo.
That's what I am saying.
La Boo Boo? Oh my goodness. I never heard of no La Boo Boo doll. I thought he was like Boo Boo earlier, like Boo Boo. Like I got a Boo Boo. I've never heard of him. Dang, won't spell your name right. Hi, Stacy. You love them? Hi, Celeste. You guys have heard of them before? Pop Mart Monsters, yes. I've never heard. He's like B14. He's been on a mission looking for them for his niece today, and he found them. I was like, what on earth? Okay, so, okay, that's how it was going to go, because I was going to say that gap looks really funny. How did we decide to do that? All right, and then let's, you again? Man, you are demanding. I wish we could get that over. All right. They also have them. Oh, babe. Sue said they have them at Walmart. Okay. All right, let's get, and I'm actually going to try to save these little things because we can use these as little fillers. You know, gotta love left-handed fussy cutting because you can't see what you're cutting because your hand is in the way. Okay, so I want it like that because I don't want a big funky gap. I would really wish that leaf would curve around more, but I can't, so okay. But I want that whole flower. Let's keep tipping it. Now, any sane person probably would have put this down prior to, but y'all know I am not sane. All right. Oh, I just don't wanna. We might have to just kind of fluff where this is gonna go, because I don't know if I want to lose all of that. All right, stop it, Terry. Get it down. Get it down, and Julie Brown. Say what? Where'd my burnishing pad go now? Sue will have a heart attack if I've got to take a burnishing pad out of inventory. Hold on. Oh, Sookie now. Sue, close your eyes, Sue. You don't see nothing. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Hi, everybody. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right. Before we get this mamma jamma down, let's do I-26, B11, G58, N37. Nothing to see here. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay. You, see? And you. Okay, so we're gonna lose a little bit up there, but that's okay. We could deal. Now, usually I would just let it wrap, but because we've got our very pretty paper up there, I'm not gonna let it wrap. I'm gonna cut it off. Ashley, I am not saving that. I don't care what you say. It's not happening. That's going in the trash. Okay, we're gonna use our transfer tool. I'm still looking, but I don't see it. Nothing to see here. Absolutely nothing to see here. Looks like they are Italian. There's some You know what I thought that it looked like? The daggone Teletubbies when he showed me. I was like, oh no, not a Teletubby. And then he said something boo-boo, and I was like, boo-boo? What? He was like, la boo-boo something, something. I've never heard of him. Okay. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is going to be gorgeous. Oh yes, I'm Poseidon. I'm so Poseidon. And I'm so glad I didn't try to do this yesterday. Although y'all know I wanted to. I don't have any kind of patience. I want that to wrap around. And let's give that a little snippety snip so that will fall down. Uh-huh. Yep, like that. Like I said, oh, my nose. Don't do yellows often, if at all. But this is a good yellow. I like it. I like our color palette. Okay, so typically, babe, is that you? What's so loud over there? Troy James? This would go down a lot easier, but because there's, you know, little grooves, and I don't want to dig into the wood, I'm just going a little slower. Hey, Nicole, just smack her. Look in your top drawer. In my top drawer? It's not in my top drawer. Maybe it's in my bottom drawer. Nope, it's not in my bottom drawer. I always keep it up there, so it probably fell. Remember when everything fell yesterday and I said nothing to see here? It probably fell down there. Nothing to see here. Troy, that's so loud. Troy, how are you going to come around the corner smiling at me? That's so loud. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Do you want a knuckle sandwich? Look at that. I-30. I-30. Mary Casey, do you know that I still cannot find that ruler? B13. And it's driving me really nuts because it's so long. How in the heck? Lord only knows. Do you guys ever watch Ashley from Simply Blessed Designs? Yesterday when I was watching her, I was like, man, I just realized how messy of a crafter I am, y'all. Whenever she uses something, she puts it back away so nicely. And then whenever she grabs or has something out, it's like always so organized. Que pasta sauce. This phone case does not fit your phone. This is for Trevor's phone. Mommy has bought you so many phone cases. And you just don't like mine. You only want your brother's. And this doesn't fit your phone. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. So this morning I came over here and I was looking at my desk and I was like, dang. When I grow up, I want to be like Ashley. And mind you, this room is pretty big that I'm in, so there's no reason why. Well, there is a reason why. Have you looked at all the stuff that I carry in my store? Oh, Lordy be. Okay. Oh, sorry, I hit you guys with my hat. I don't want that. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I gotta do surgery. I don't want that on my WoodUBend. It's gonna be on my WoodUBend a little bit. Hi, Helen. I don't care what the rest of your room looks like. I'm just, when you're working though, everything is so. She takes her wax off, y'all, and she uses her wax, and then she puts it back. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. She puts it back in its place ever so nicely. Okay, I'm gonna cut that little piece off because I don't want it on my WoodUBend. You know, Sally Joe ever watches me. She's like, why are you calling my WoodUBend WoodUBend? Well, you know my friend Ashley from Virginia? She calls it WoodUBend. What do you guys think of that? I like it, but it's on my WoodUBend right there, and I don't like that. So we might have to paint that. No, we don't. We just needed to use a little muscle. I like it. Ooh, my eye is leaking. You don't want to see my craft when I put something away, then I can't find it. I put something away and I can't find it. B1. But I have that ruler that Mary Casey brought me sitting right here. And it should not have disappeared because it's too long to disappear. Do we like that or no? It would be cute if we had like a little butterfly or a bee or something we could put there. Do we need to add this little guy, or because we can add him right there and no one would ever know? Or is that too much? That too much now? Because look, we could hide that leaf right in there and nobody would ever know. Stop leaking. My eye is leaking. My nose is leaking. Well, not leaking. Running. We would have a problem if my nose was leaking. All right. So now on this side, the other flowers are quite biggins. We can't even get a whole thing on there, Chicken Wing. So, you again. Is this a phone case that'll fit or not? It's not a phone case that'll fit. It's a smaller one, local. Mama, Mommy has bought you so many. Okay, we can't do this. Hold on. Go. Mommy needs to get a Laurel tissue because this is bananas. Can't be sniveling all live and sounding like that craziness. Why are you laughing at me, Troy? Troy's laughing at me, y'all. Okay. I clean my hands. Can't be disgusting. Disgusting. That would make it uneven. Add it. It looks good as is. Yes. Mommy needs to go get a brace. Yeah, I do. Oh, I should have told Nick to throw it down the stairs. That would have been the best idea. Okay. How can we cut this? I didn't ignore you guys that said add it. We can go back to the other side and add it. In order for them to both go on there, but see the way that flower is facing, we kind of have to be careful that we don't make it look phony. Phony, honey. Phony, honey. Or do we just do little clusters on this side and not make it so difficult? Or, that's a big mamma jamma, y'all. We can just do little ones on this side and do a bunch of clusters and make our own. Because we have this one. Because I don't know, you guys can tell me, but with the lag, it's gonna probably, we could get all of this and take out this yellow flower down here and get all the bits and bobs like that. What do we think about that? If we did it like that? Yellow flower out. Okay. So, okay, I'm tired of working with those little mamma jammas. We got to get the big mamma jamma out here. I got to see what I'm working with. Okay, so if that's where that goes there, can I pull it all the way up? Where do you end at? If I were to get all of... Okay. What is that leaf doing? Is that leaf going that way? I guess so. I don't know about all that baby's breath, but we'll just take it like that for right now. I know some of the baby's breath's got to come off, but I don't know how much of it. I know. I think so too, Mary Casey. I don't know why. I mean, I know why it's white so we can see it, but it's so hard to get a good visual when that backing is on there. G48. G48. I17. I17. In 32. I promise it's rolling away from me, but it is. In 32. Okay. So if we were to take, we'll have to put something there, I think. Or we could just do it like that. No, we'll get it so we can get all of those flowers on there. Like that. And then, what do I need to get off over here? Okay. So then let's just get we'll take all of that. Take that. We'll just take and leave all of that flour out of there. And then just cut it like this because none of that fits. Right? And then we can maybe put that little bundle or the baby's breath down there. Or maybe take out that leaf there just to close that gap down a little bit more. Okay, I like that. Or buds. Oops, it was supposed to be bits. N35. N35. N43. N43. Babe, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Would you mind throwing my back brace down the stairs that's at the edge of the bed?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, babe. Okay. So now, sorry, y'all. My back is not right. Whew. Mamacita. Oh, mercy me. Okay. Ah! I think that was a G. It's blue. G55. G55. I-19. I-19. What is happening? All right, let's get this Mama Jamma on. We are making a large square reminder. Yes. So we're going all the way on the outside of our card. See, Ashley would never do this. Ashley would never have all of this stuff, all the trash and all the things. She would not have all this stuff all over her desk like this, y'all. She wouldn't. It would be like the scissors. It would be all nice and neat, y'all. Y'all need to watch my Ashley because I'm telling you. I was like, look at when she takes her, like she'll take her wax, her varnish, her dark wax. She'll take it out and she'll put it away. And then when she goes and puts it back, she puts it back where it belongs. Y'all, my desk, y'all, you see all the mess, all the mess, all the mess, all the mess. No one get bingo till I get home. How far are you? Wouldn't that be crazy if she got home though and she pulled out her cards and got bingo? That would be so funny, Bonnie. We got a G sitting in the rack. G59. G59. B8 is rolling around saying, call me, call me. B8. B8. N39. N39. I know. I do clean up though afterwards and I put everything back. It's just when I'm on here with y'all, you know, I'm slow as it is. So I'm trying to move and groove. And I just move and groove very, very messy, obviously. Hold, please. I-18. I still have to pick up my card. You never know. Sometimes these games go forever, which is very strange sometimes. Oh, 62. Troy, Mama cannot right now, honey. Only UPS rings my doorbell. Do you really need me, or you just ringing just to ring? Oh, I have something to tell you guys. I want to ask you guys. Okay. Have you guys ever seen the little advertisements that come on TikTok, Facebook? And it's the little, like, what is it? The little microderm, like the needles, the little needles with the serum. You know, what do they call it? Someone help me. Y'all know I don't know words. What's it called? Oh my goodness. Anyways, I have dark spots that are coming like right here and right here. Age spots. My mom used to have them on her face too. And it's really driving me nuts. And I want to try that. Micro infusion, not the microdermabrasion, not the scratching, the infusion. So it's little, they're like smaller than like your facial hair, like needles, and it comes in a little round cylinder, and then you put the serum in it. Anyways, it costs a ton of money to have it done professionally. There's two that I've seen. One is called, what is it? What are the Cure Skincare? And then the other one is, I don't know. I made the mistake of putting my email in there now, y'all. You all know that is like a mistake, because then they start messaging you 7,000 messages. Anyways, y'all, I want to try it. Yes, or the TikTok shop. I want to try it, y'all. So it's like you do it, every 2 weeks. But I want to see if it helps my little dark spots right here and right here. You guys can't see it because obviously I wear makeup, but we need something right there because that don't look right. Oh, look. Looky. Either the leaf or the big. Can I help you? What? I didn't order you another phone case, Papas. I ordered you 7,000 of them the other day. The leaf or the no, don't go into Amazon now. The leaf or the baby's breath, y'all. I'm going to call your uncle. I'm going to tell. I love the paper you have on the top and the transfer due. Yes, I do. This one is called My Garden Whimsy, and it comes with an A3 paper and a 19.5 by 30, so you get a lot. And then this one is Yellow Bliss, the MIDI transfers. It's part of the new release from Prima. G60, says Troy, because I was going to give you I-24, but he bumped it with his G60. B10, O64. Did you guys tell me what we should do? I actually think a leaf should go there too, now that I'm looking at that. But that right there looks real funny. So the leaf, this one. Okay. Who said that? Hi, Vicky. Did I not say hi to you again, Vicky? Gosh. I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't do that on purpose. I think the last couple times you've come, I haven't said hi to you. It's because I'm running my big mouth with my head down is what it is. See, this is what Mary and I are talking about. If it had a white backing, I could see how to position it before I go to lay it down. Oh, Troy kicked me out of everything, didn't he? Okay, let's see. Okay, so much better. I actually... Something's wonky. Wonky donkey. ¿Qué dónde? 1, 2. Am I losing my ever-loving mind? 1, 2. I mean, I know I cut the other one apart, but didn't I have pieces from it or no? Oh, see? They're under there. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's put that over there. Let's put that over here in the trash. Okay, see? Okay, that's a possibility. I don't like that. I don't like that. So that's all I'm trying to deal with right now. That looks real silly to me. So I keep hitting you guys with my hat. I'm sorry. This little guy who's just hanging out all by his lonesome is gonna come and join the crowd. If it's glove, don't, because the serum doesn't come out of the bottle. If it's glove, don't, because I couldn't get the serum to come out. Huh? Yes, I-24. Hi, Barbara. I'm not sure what you're saying. Hi, Joanne. I'm not sure what you're saying. Barbara, can you hit me with that one more time? Ha! Check that out. Okay. I guess I'm okay with the rest of the stuff because I will be doing some shading around the Would You Woo. So that'll take care of some of the other breaks. Okay. So I really like that side. That's actually the back though, but I really like the littles. All right. So over here on this one, I almost think, now I don't remember, we were talking about adding the flower, but then someone said no, something or another. I don't know why was it a no? Let's just, for kicks and giggles, take it off so we can see what we're doing. Okay, it's not all going to fit on there if we put it on there. The serum glove product won't come out of the bottle. Glove. Okay, I was looking at Cure. Qure. I like the flower there. Ashley said no because she has odd number issues. Ashley, things are supposed to be in odd numbers. But Ashley, look it. If it makes you feel better, there's a flower right there. And a lot of mini flowers right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13, Ashley. We need to put it there. A leaf under the white flower. This one, yeah, definitely, Cindy, I agree. Hi, Patty. So we're going to pretend that leaf is what belongs right there. Yeah? And we're going to lose a little bit, but it's okay. Ashley doesn't follow the rules. You're a rule breaker? Yes, Kimberly, I'm always live on my business page, Craft and Chaos, and YouTube. Hi, Kimberly. Are you wondering where all the comments are coming from? Yes, I always am live in a couple of different spots. Patty, look at that. Pandas on my nails. Yes. So there's about 16 people over on the YouTubers. All right now. I don't know why you don't want to, you just don't want to play with your friends or what? What's the dealio here? Is this called a tulip? Don't ask me about flowers because I don't know. But if this is a tulip, the tulip doesn't want to play nice. Oh, it's not a tulip. That's just a flower that is just not budded all the way. Look at that. You would have never known that didn't belong there. Ah, sooky now. All right, so this needs that. Why couldn't y'all hang out up there? ¿Qué pasa, sauce? I know, honey. I know. I know. I'm telling you, son. It's nothing that you want. Oh. Hi, Nancy. B5. Hi, Julia. B5. My eye is leaking. B3. B3. I'm going to see if it can handle both of these little leaves and a little bit of baby's breath. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. It might be too much, but we'll see. We'll cut it if so. How are you, ladies? Happy Friday. 70. Also, if you do not want the paints that I was talking about, please let me know, and then I will just send you some regular Happy Mail. If you are not down for the paints. Man, that leaf is going to be too much. Hold on, y'all. What's happening today? You know, I actually was watching someone, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago, and their nose kept running, and I kid you not, during their video, they stuck Kleenex up their nose, and that's how they remained doing the rest of the video. And I was like, Yeah. I'm feeling all kind of uncomfortable right now that you have those sticking out your nose. Okay. I think I was going to stick it. Was I going to stick it the other way? Either way, these two need to come apart. I was like, okay, you go, girl. You don't have any kind of shame. You just got Kleenex coming right out your nose. She was so aggravated. Can you please tell me the colors on the WoodUBend again? Of course I can. We have this one is the rustic brown. That sounded like I was so unsure. I'm sure. Rustic brown is that one. We have it fading into gold amber. And then it goes into tiger's eye. And then it goes into, well, tiger's eye was actually kind of blended in with green goblin. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, I lie. This right here is fairy wings. Holy guacamole. So this is rustic brown, gold amber, fairy wings, green goblin with a little bit of tiger's eye mixed into that. This one is not as important, but we're trying this color and we didn't like it, so we went over it. But I just want to tell you, because it's not the green goblin just by itself. If you are thoroughly confused like I am, you can message me and I will then explain to you in English what I was trying to say to you, because that was horrible. That was a horrible explanation, Terry. Wow. I'm so sorry. I suppose if her face wasn't on camera, she must have been some fresh. No, her face was on camera. You want to know what was funny? She was doing her makeup. She was doing her makeup. She was like, my nose won't stop running. And she just stuck. She rolled the cleanest well. Ploop, ploop. Like, wow. That is, okay. Well, I mean, hey. There we go. So we got some baby's breath down there, and that'll connect. It connects it a little bit better. Okay. So I think we are good here. Now, I'm going to be a good girl, and I am going to clean up my mess. These I will not throw away, although I have an urge to throw them away. I won't, because I actually hear Ashley in my ear yelling at me. But see, they get lost. Never mind. Just keep them, Terry. They just get lost. Okay. So, look at that one. Can I throw that away at least? Just put it up there. Is she not here? She's probably not there. Hi, Tina. I see a makeup person stuff a Q-tip up there and leave. Oh, yeah, they do that too, but she actually was so aggravated, she stuck Kleenex up there. I was like, wow. Okay, and then we're actually going to varnish all of this once we get that all down. So, not down, done. So this will be amazingly shiny and gorgeous and varnished. In here, I do want to do some gold in there. So, or actually, we'll probably do fairy wings in there. Fairy wings or green goblin. You guys will have to just help me decide what to do on the inside. Okay, now on the sides, and then we would be done with this, is yesterday we were talking about doing the jewel effect paste through the stencil. O73. Thank you, Vicky. G47. O73 and G47. Okay, so yesterday we were looking at Hearts of Fire, which I like it. I'm not mad at it. But then I also was looking at the French quarters, which would be just that. But then I also found Yvette's, well, Dainty and the Queen's stencil. How did I, was it, what was I looking at? Wait. Was it this one? So not the outsides, it would just be whatever we would get of that. Oh, you're just in the middle of the first game, Tina. Well, there'll be more. We're only doing the first game. So, in 33. In 33. O68. O68. Oh, shoot. O68, y'all. I can't even remember. What did I just say before O68, y'all? Hi, Lynn. I don't even remember what I said. G51. G51. Okay, so what do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know. So if we're looking at I think I like this one, but I don't know. I'm not sold on this one. I almost like either the French quarters with just that piece. N33 was what you missed, I think, Wendy. I like that piece, or kind of just getting a snap of this. And I'm actually not mad at all of this that's coming in on the sides either. Yes, Lynn, we played bingo here. Y'all don't even need introductions, but you know Lynn is Ellen J. Goods. If you want to learn some good, if you want somebody who is an amazing teacher, has an amazing knowledge of all things, you need to be following Ellen J. Goods. She's an amazing artist, creator, person. I got the pleasure of meeting her in September, and I love her even more now than I did before. So you need to follow you some Ellen J. Goods. In 38. In 38. Okay. I'm not sure. You guys are thinking French Quarter. We like this one. All right, let's do it. I-27. I-27. So for French Quarter, it would be kind of cool if we got some of that at the bottom, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to get it until like the little teardrop. And then let's do it equal on both sides. So that way, she is great. I know. Lynn came to Atlanta to. Yes, she was at the retailer retreat, and y'all, she's amazing. She's amazing, amazing. All right, so I am going to knock this stencil crooked after I just made it straight. Terry, do it 3 more times and then see. Good Lordy B. All right. Ouch! I-25. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. I-25. Hi, Carol Ann. How are you? I-20. B7. Remember, y'all need to be following me on Telegram because that's the only place I announce the bingo. All right, what are we thinking? Do we think the green, which is true emeralds, or the gold, which is golden dust? Yesterday, I had thought golden dust. Hi, Jeanette. Fell asleep after a long night with our neighbor at hospital. Oh, no. Is everything okay? Oh, that would be so fun, right, Mary? I-29. Oh, my gosh. Do my eyes deceive me? Did Cindy just say green? I know my eye is leaking, but... Y'all, Cindy Burgess just said green. N44. So we have green, golden dust, and green. B6. N42. And now we have another green. You didn't give a pink option. Usually when I don't even give a pink option, you still say pink or rose gold. B2. B2. So we think green, y'all. Let me just show you. We think green. Green would be kind of pretty, huh? All right. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. See, if you was organized. Look at this. I did not take it out. Can you guys see how gummy it is? Oh, Terry. Wow. Wow. That is what I try to tell you. That's exactly what I mean when I say this cardboard is death to your products. Because you see how gummy and wet and icky it is? It is literally sucking the moisture out of your product, and you need to throw that evilness away. Look at all of that. Oh, I'm so aggravated. Y'all, I was probably running my mouth when I opened it and showed y'all and didn't. Look at all of that. It's so, oh, I'm so aggravated. Please take that cardboard out. If you want to leave the metal, no, okay, that's fine. But y'all, take that cardboard out. God. What a waste. I know, you're not feeling well, Cindy. It's scary. Man. Y'all, I know I say things over and over a lot, and it's probably really aggravating and irritating to a lot of you, especially those of you who have been here for a long time. But there's always somebody that, it either isn't paying attention that day or what have you. But seriously, when I say things to you guys over and over, it's really because I don't want you guys, like, look, we all work hard for our money, or even if you're on a fixed income, you have worked hard for your money, right? We don't need to be throwing money out the door by doing things like that. So I know, son, I know. All right, I'm just using the H2O scraper. If you guys seen, because I'm so worried about the paste, that lifted over there, so it's probably messed up right here. We'll see. Sucky now. Oh my goodness. Can you see? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my bananas. That is gorgeous. All right. Let's wipe that off because we definitely don't want that on the other side of our box. If you have the stencil cleaner, you definitely, if you don't have it, it's definitely something that you want to think about getting, because the stencil cleaner, Pint Arts, will get gook off of your stencil that you probably didn't even think would come off. But you spray it on there, leave it on there for a few minutes or however long. You can actually leave it on there longer, and it'll get all that gook off of your stencils from any of your like structure paste or paints or anything like that. All right, let's 65, 69, 66. No, I have not called any of those, Ashley. G50. G50. I agree, Cindy. It does need to come in a bigger bottle. I will tell you, though, if you are sensitive to smells, and even if you're not sensitive to smells, you need to make sure you're not anywhere near when you're spraying. Like, don't have your face close to it. I know that sounds stupid, but you definitely don't want to inhale this stencil cleaner. G54. G54. 061. 061. Do you know you are so stinking cute? I just love you, Choi Choi. Oh, and then he tells me, you love me? Let me have a phone case. 071. It smells. Actually, I don't mind the smell of rubbing alcohol. I know that sounds weird, but I don't mind the smell of isopropyl alcohol. But the stencil cleaner is a whole nother level. But I put up with it because it's amazing. 071. Again? It's not even the same green, y'all. We still got green. B9. B9. Cannot. Troy, I know, honey. I know. But you know what? Honestly, we need to figure out a different resource for phone cases, son, because... Or actually, it's probably just that you need a new phone, is what it is. Another new phone. Because you have exhausted all of the phone cases, son. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Look at it, even got on that yesterday. What on earth? Nothing to see here, y'all. Nothing to see here. Little green all over the place. Hadn't hurt nobody. Green is the color of money, right? Money is evil, though, so never mind that. All right. So we're going to just set that down and pretend that didn't happen. Let's make the box straight. Okay, so I didn't go all the way up to that ridge. I don't know how I managed to do that, but... I don't know how I didn't manage to get that all the way up on that other side. Oh, well. I mean, if you want to measure, you go ahead. But we're just going to do what we can. In 31. In 31. No, Nancy, I cannot. I've tried that before, and it does not work. He knows. G57. G57. Let's mix some of that up so we can actually get some of that texture. So mad, aggravated. Let me mix that up real good. Why did you stand up? Because I'm talking about you? What? What? Why'd you stand up and come over here? You think I needed backup or something? Look at all of that yummy texture in there. As my cardboard was sucking out all my moisture. I don't even know what the purpose is of them putting that in there in the first place, other than to make me stress. That is way too much, Terry. All right. Are you going to hit me with one? Slap it on me. Oh, 75, Troy says. Oh, 75. Go ahead. You can hit me with another one. Son, give me one, babe. You're rolling them all out. Roll out. Now you're going to yell at me. Another one? Oh, I guess it didn't matter. 069. 069. All right, let's get some of that off. Let's squeegee that back in. Roll out. Oh, sooky now. Man, that is just good. I don't know. That is just... Okay, if you say so. G46. G46. All right, let me get some of that off of there. And get some of that off of there before I throw it in the water, because I don't want all of that on my tub. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Let me see. N40. N40. Okay. Look at that. Anybody want a paper towel? Hold on. You sure are pushy. N36. N36. All right. That's good enough for now until I... N34. Hold on, y'all. I need to grab another pack of baby wipes. N34. Go ahead, Trisha. You can give me another number. Go ahead. Give me another one. I just needed to get more baby wipes. Because this green is something. Thank you. It's really pretty. Okay. Because this does have, texture, I want that. I'm trying to get a lot of that off because you don't want that in the little spaces. It just makes it harder. N41. Okay. N41. That is all the ends. Let's dry this. And then we'll just play with it. We have to paint the inside, but we'll just play with the depth and stuff because I-21. We don't have much left to do, but y'all, what a fancy little tissue box. I wouldn't even make this a tissue box. I would seriously have this on my desk for my gloves or something. Why are you walking around me over here, baby? It's a long walk. I-28. I-28. Honey, you can just give it to me right here, babe. B12. B12. See? B4. B4. All of the ends have been called. Hi, Melissa Joins. Thank you for sprinkling. Aw, thank you so much for the stars, Joy. I-23. I-23. I know, Jeanette. Right, FOMO? 065. 065. 067. 067. I-16. Y'all, I am always so amazed. Mary Sharkey! Bingo! Stop. That's it. Stop. Mary Sharkey says bingo, 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 pachingo. Bingo, bingo, pachingo. Congratulations, Mary Sharkey. Mary Sharkey, please take a picture of your bingo card and send it to me. Y'all need to clear your cards. Oh, just so you know, Troy was about to hand me a blue one, so it wasn't going to be a green one. Clear your cards. Clear your cards. Clear your cards. Look what he just handed me. Clear your cards. Look at this, y'all. I'm just saying, from all angles, you come at this like it's gorgeous from all angles. Okay, Troy, that's it, Papas. We gotta load her up. We gotta load her up. It's time for another game. We gotta load her up. Load her up. No. Please didn't. Oh, God, Lord, jeez. Please do not pick that up. Oh, my goodness. You just about gave me a heart attack. I do not want little bingo balls running all over the floor. That would have been a nightmare, Troy. Yeah, I know. You would have thought it was hilarious. Onyx would have thought it was an Easter hunt. All right. The next game we're going to play. I want to say you need an. Let's do. You need 2 rows of 5. So just the B's and just the O's. So you need just the B's and just the O's. So you need to have all your B's filled up and all your O's. So you need 2 rows. The B's and the O's. The B's and the O's. That's all we want. How did you come out? All right. Is everybody's cards clear? Are you ready to go? This one will be our last game. Treese got bingo at the same time? What? What happened? I don't even see Treese on here saying bingo. Okay, Treese, send me. I have Treese says you don't have to put in the red light. Hi, Roxanne. Anyone close? Hi, Joy and Melissa. And then that's it. I'm sorry, Treese. I don't have your comment. I'm sorry. Just take a picture of your bingo. Yeah, I'm serious, y'all. Her comment didn't come through unless it's way up there. Did she bingo way early? You can send me a picture, Sue. I can send you a picture too. It's not here. I believe her. It's just not here. Yeah, I see yours. Obviously, I see yours, but hers isn't here. Yep, I see Mary Sharkey's. I don't know. I read you the comments that I have from her. Okay. Ready? So all you need are the B's and the O's. B's and the O's. Y'all be yelling at me like it's my fault. It is not my fault. Y'all need to yell at the book. B14. Okay, let's get some. I wonder if we should do satin or gloss. Y'all know satin or gloss. We don't need any of those. We don't need any of those. We don't need any of those. Oh, 73. You don't see Teresa's either? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's dumb. It filters comments. Satin? That's what I was kind of thinking, Phyllis. Satin, right? Let's do satin. Yeah, see, Miss Donna Sue says she doesn't see it either. I don't know why they do that. They filter comments, and if it came in at the same time, it just probably, whatever reason, bounced one out because they think they know what they're doing when they don't know what they're doing. If I wanted to filter comments, I would filter comments. Oh, 65. All right, we're going to do satin. Oh, pooper scoopers. Ay, ay, ay. Fairy wing. We've got a lot of green on the outside, so maybe green goblin on the inside, or I don't know. I kind of like fairy wing too. B2. B2. Oh, 63. Oh, 63. Let's just do this one. Oh, 63. Oh, you actually got a B. Check you B out. B7. B7. I know, son. I know. I know. I know. Trust me. I know. You want a phone call. Oh, 70. Oh, 70. Oh, 71. Oh, 71. That was from Troy. I just showed it because, you know, he would not like it if I didn't show it. I'm just putting fairy wings on the inside just to finish it off because it would look funny if it was in there raw. Okay. And then we're going to put satin on there. And then depending on how the bingo pachinko goes, I'll do the shading with you guys. But if not, I'll finish it. Don't forget, tomorrow is my tater bugging friend Lindy on Creative Hour. But also, I will be on tomorrow at 4 o'clock my time. 7 o'clock for most y'all's time. Oh, 75. Oh, 75. Me too. How did Troy get started on phone case? I really don't even know. I don't even know, Mary Casey. I don't know if it was just because it was like him receiving something in the mail that was just his, that was Amazon. I don't really even know. Because you guys remember it was like earbuds for a while, but I think it was mainly because Onyx kept eating them. But now it's like off the chain phone cases. 64. Like he goes to bed pointing at his phone because he's telling me he wants a phone case. He wakes up in the morning and he's pointing at the phone because he wants a phone case. Like it's literally 24/7. So, like I said, I think a lot of it is just like it's something for him. You know, everybody's always receiving things. You know, even the dogs get bark boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he doesn't really have anything else that he loves like that. Like he, you know, if we go to like the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree or whatever, like he'll pick up like a notebook and a pen and, you know, like a book, binder paper and a binder or something like that. But, you know, that's more so like just being a kid, just, oh, I can get something kind of a thing, and not like that's because what he wants. You know what I mean? He wants phone cases. Like, it's just something I think for him, you know. Yes, Catherine. So that's what I meant by Lindy. Lindy will be on at noon. So I will be there the entire day, but I do have to work at noon and do creative hour. B5. Okay, so since we had to do the inside of that and I don't want to get the dryer out, I'm just going to start over here. So this is the satin extra soft brush, and we're going to go over this and lock this all down. Troy James, can you turn that down for Mama, please? He watches like the funniest videos. He needs a subscription box that he can look forward to every month. Exactly. That would be amazing if I can find him something like that. That's like, you know, the bark box for the dogs. So that's what I meant when like they get something every month. B3. But honestly, he just, you know, he just wants something for him. Y'all, it's so funny when we're in the car. Like, it's amazing to me, like, the things that Troy knows, right? But whenever we go to Trevor's to pick up Trevor, like, there was one time last couple weeks ago that they went to this place because it was the end of the busy season. So they went to this place to have like a dinner, whatever they called it, because busy season was over. Anyways, long story short, we passed by one of the Goodwills that we've gone to there. And we've only gone to this Goodwill less than a handful of times. It's not a very good one. Anyways, he points to it because he knows that he's found phone cases in there. Now, when we go by the mailbox, he points to the mailbox because remember those couple times where they put it in the mailbox? Thank you for sprinkling. It was chemo day for Rick. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. 69. I will tell you, though, I was probably a weird one about chemo. I looked forward to my chemo treatments because it was the only time ever that it was peace and quiet for me. I would go there for however many hours, at least 3 hours, and just know I was going to be able to relax in the chair, read, play games, take a nap if I wanted to. All right, so obviously with the texture and everything else that we have going on, it grabs all of that varnish. So I'm just going to make sure there isn't any puddling anywhere. And then we're just going to swipe that out so it doesn't have a bunch of crazy brush marks. No? Did the varnish turn the green to blue? No. It's just got white on there. It's white because the varnish is on there. That's what I'm talking about. Because it gathers from the brush. It's still very green. It's still very green. Did the chemotherapy make you sick? No. Like, did I get nauseous? There was a few times, like, I've been on so many different chemos, y'all, because it came back so many times. They call one the Red Devil. That one, I was nauseous a few times, but for the most part, no. 62. I would get chemo. I would work half day on the Friday, go get chemo. I'd work half day on Friday, go get my chemo, and then go back to work on Monday. Y'all, you have to keep it moving, y'all. You got to keep it moving. The biggest thing for me is I didn't want my kids to see me sick. I didn't ever want them to be afraid because my mom was born with a hole in her heart. And so I was always afraid that I was going to lose my mom, y'all. So I didn't want that for my kids. I didn't want them to be afraid that I was going to go nowhere. And Troy being so empathic, I just kept them moving, y'all. I know it's not for everybody. Not everybody can do that, but that's what worked for me. B4. I know what I'm not even going to say nothing to y'all because you don't even listen to me. Oh, you needed help down. I'm sorry, Mommy. I thought you were telling on Onyx. I'm a bad mom. I just told him I don't care. He was trying to ask me to help him to go down. I'm sorry, Mama. Joy, Mommy's sorry. My chemo tried to kill me. I'm so grateful to be in remission. Yeah. And, a lot of times when I was in chemo, people would ask me, oh, how is that going to make me feel? And I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't tell them nothing. I said, I'm not going to tell you how it's going to make you feel because I don't know. But I will tell you, just pray to the good Lord and he'll take care of you. But I'm not going to tell you that because I'm not going to say, oh my God, you're going to be so nauseous and feel horrible. And nuh-uh. No, ma'am. I just tell him you're going to be okay. Take it one day at a time, but you just gotta fight. You start giving people negative thoughts. You're gonna feel this, you're gonna feel that. Then then they get scared and worried, and then they think, they do feel those things. And I just, not me. B9. B9. Terry, this is my adult son Rick, who had chemo today. He's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and has come back to. Yep. Yeah. So I have stage 4 breast cancer. Most of you all know. But it's okay. God's got me. 074. I can't be going nowhere. Y'all, who's gonna take care of my boys? Who's gonna irritate you guys? Please. Please. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Who's gonna bring chaos to your guys' lives every day? We don't need you. There we go. We need you. B6. Who am I going to irritate and send goofy pictures to? Exactly. I said, I've been saying it for years. I'm more of an irritation to cancer than it is to me. B6. I probably irritate the living soul out of cancer, and that's all right by me. B1. B1 with the force, y'all. You're not allowed to go anywhere. Wow, I have a friend that passed so quickly from brain cancer. She did have cancer. She says she had a wonderful life and she was ready to go whenever. I think I'd go kicking and screaming. Yep, you gotta go kicking and screaming. I'm not in remission, y'all. I take chemo every day. Hi, Wayne. Thank you for sprinkling. I'm not in remission. My cancer still lights up on my liver. And it still lights up on my back. But it's all good, y'all. It can light up. I can be lit up like a Christmas tree. No, I'm not in remission. Every morning I take every morning I take my chemo. Every morning. 066. So I will do a couple of layers of the satin. I don't know, do we like the satin? I think we do, right? Because we've got so much going on that I think if we put like gloss, it will be like really in your face kind of thing. Chicken wing. B15. Hi, Angela. Hi, Betty. Oh my goodness, Angela. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You will definitely be in my prayers. I'm so sorry for your loss, Angela. I'm so sorry, honey. B10. Losing a parent is very hard, so we will definitely have you in our prayers. Thank you, Rochelle. We got a bingo pachingo. Cindy says bingo pachingo. Cindy, hit me with your numbers, Cindy. Y'all just hold tight. Hit me with your numbers. I like it, y'all. And then we're going to put we're going to go through and, well, not we, because, you know, we already been here for a minute. I'm going to go through with my antiquing paste and Umbra, and I'm going to go through, I'm going to wax all of this, and I'm going to give it some and depth, and we're going to do all the things, and it's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness, what a fancy, I'm telling you. Hi Valerie, thank you. I am going to put on at least 2 more layers of the satin varnish, and then I'm going to go in with the antiquing paste, and then this one will be done. Cindy says B3, B5, B2, B15. Your numbers just jumped because of the comments. I'm trying to. 066, 073, 065, 075, and 071. Congratulations. Cindy, send me a picture of your bingo, and then let me know what if you got, who was the other bingo? Y'all let me know if that's okay with you for the paints, the paint coat, because I'll send you both I'll send you both a blue and then just pick one of the impastos, but you guys got to let me know if that's okay. Mary Sharkey and Treese. I just remembered. Let me know if the impasto is okay with you, or if, I don't know how dexterity is for everybody, because you are going to have to squeeze that out. I would recommend unscrewing the top and then squeezing it out and then mixing it with water, and then it'll be fine. You're very welcome, Angela. Yes, so send me a picture. The 3 bingo winners. The 3 bingo winners, send me a picture. Let me know if the impasto and the royal blue is good with you, or if you would just prefer castings or what have you. Here is our so My Garden Whimsy at the top, Yellow Bliss on the sides, and we also use Would You Woo number 2102. See, it worked out, right? And then we have French quarters on the ends here, but I think it's very, very pretty. It's missing the depth. If you guys know me, it's missing the depth. Once we get the depth in there, it will change and be even better. But the depth needs to go in there because it's a little knuckled right now. It's a little knuckled. So as soon as we get that in there, then it'll be Terry approved. Right now, it's very pretty, but it needs something. So anyways, I will be back. Okay, Mary, perfect. I will be back with you guys tomorrow. This will probably be in the auction along with some other things back here, because this is way too crowded, and things is falling. Well, that one thing but that had juju. Anyway, so I will see you back. Look, he wants the iPad off of here so he can put it in the case. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Congratulations to the Bingo Pachingos, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow at 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern. Join the Crazy Crafting crew, because they're going to be in there starting at 7 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock Eastern, and then we'll have Tater bugging when I check out for an hour to work. So have a wonderful rest of your Friday. I will see you guys tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye. I guess not. Maybe not yet. Okay, now, bye. Bye.